Yo, what's happening, people? You're listening to the WRESTHINGS podcast, the Kenny Omega approved podcast. If you like what you're hearing, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, you already know this podcast is by the Mandem, for the Mandem. Bow!
Bro, Mandem. It's been a weird week. God's opened doors for us, right there.
Big doors.
Big doors for us. We're growing as time goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to big up everyone that's supported, everyone that's been tweeting, everyone's just been sharing us love, asking us questions. Wherever you are, big up you, man.
Mm-hmm.
The old boy's not in the podcast today. So is Versy, but I'm sure they'll join us next week. Sam Blacks is on his way. The captain is on his way. So when he comes in, he will zoom and jump in and answer the question we need to answer. But yeah, man, how are you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man.
Yeah?
I'm in good spirits, man.
Good.
Interesting week, man.
I can't lie, man. I'm tired, but I'm ready to talk about it, man. Talk about wrestling, innit? You man finished Squid Game, by the way.
Yeah.
What
do you think?
Loved it.
Did you clock? You obviously the ending. You saw the ending, and you realized.
I didn't see the ending coming, but it made perfect sense.
I saw it coming, bro.
No, it made perfect sense when I saw it for two reasons.
Yeah.
The Marble episodes didn't show the old man
dying.
Didn't show him dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that yes?
Oh, so
spoil it.
Spoiler
all.
Spoiler
I said
alert.
last week. If you haven't watched it by last week, it's finished. Yeah.
Spoiler.
Did you also clock that? What's another thing as well? That he was the only old person there.
Yeah.
He
I
was
caught that from the
and-
beginning, but no, the part, I caught this later, obviously, when I started reading. He was number one.
Yeah.
He was number one. Yeah.
He was number one.
And also nothing as well. Yeah. That I saw on TikTok, innit? There was, do you remember that guy, the brother that went into and he done like the he went into the thing just to do like a
he was the
investigation.
policeman, yeah.
He opened the book, yeah.
And then it started from number two.
Number two.
It started from number two.
There's no number one.
Yeah.
And even when the whole thing, when I think it was a tug of war thing,
Yeah.
he's the only one that didn't have handcuffs.
Do you know what's interesting about this? When you actually look deeper into it, there's so many small hidden things.
Because I watched it twice, innit?
Yeah.
So I've watched it the first time by myself, and then my brother was actually watching it, and I was in the room. I was just watching it like
Analytically.
Yeah. Bruv, they made it so bait. It's just from the
it's from the get-go. You're just cocking stuff.
Because you see the first game, that red light, green light game.
Yeah.
Bruv, he was going before the girl was the woman.
And he was laughing. And he was laughing.
He knew the timing like off by heart.
Yeah.
Like all the games, he was calm. He was never
confident.
like there was never a time in the show he was rattled. But do you know what part of the show I didn't deep until I watched it the second time? You know when they're having the prison riot,
And he came out of nowhere and he just started crying.
Only one survived.
Bruv, they stopped the riot as soon as he said stop this.
Yeah.
Like, because they literally, the guy, because the masked man is literally looking at him, and he's looking at him through the camera. He's like, okay, let's stop it now.
Stop it, yeah.
Stop it now.
Yeah. Even the piss scene, that wasn't actually piss, that was water.
What, when?
So
when he
watch
pissed
it
himself.
back here. There's an empty water bottle next to him.
Mm-hmm.
So he poured it on himself.
Nah, man, that's crazy, man.
It's nuts, man.
Like, and even all the trials, like all the games
It was
are
all
on the wall. So the man could have sussed it out.
But it's crazy that you only figure that out after you've watched the series. You got to go back and watch it again.
I think number 2 is gonna be sick. What do you think? Do you think my man's gonna turn into like he's gonna be a soldier or going as an opponent again?
I don't know.
I don't think they'll use the same.
I don't think the brother's dead though. I don't think the policeman's dead.
You think? He fell off the cliff though.
No, because if you remember where he got shot in his arm.
Yeah.
And then he shot my man in his arm, but my man was fine. I don't think he's dead, bro. Because if you look, go back and look at the way he got shot. He got shot in his it wasn't even it was here.
It wasn't a critical
area. It was
area.
here, bro. And it's the same place he shot that, because he shot him first and then the other guy shot him.
Didn't my man see his ghost though in the mirror?
Nah, but it wasn't his goal. Just having like flashbacks.
Okay, cool.
That's his brother, innit? He's
Cool,
Pablo, innit?
Yeah.
I think he's alive.
Okay, cool.
We
Let's
didn't
see
see his body because his body just dropped into the
drops,
water.
yeah.
We didn't even see blood, bro.
You didn't see blood, yeah.
We
There was
didn't
no
see blood
blood,
in the water.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this show will show you when somebody gets emmed off.
It will show you emmed off, yeah, straight. I watched I've been watching Alice in Borderland as well.
Yeah.
It's a bit jumpy, like in terms of like if you miss it, you need to go back and watch what it's saying and stuff. But It's all right. It's decent still. The first episode got me, man. Like it's a good show.
No,
What's this Alice in Borderland thing?
It's like it's like
is it the Korean thing as well?
No, it's
it's
Japanese.
Japanese. So basically,
with the laser thing coming from the sky.
yeah, that shoot shed.
Yeah.
So basically, what I've gathered is that a group of guys have just been like they've been placed in post-apocalyptic world. Everyone's not there no more, and after Mandem are they're basically in this game to live.
Okay.
So they have to go by this game, do this game, and try and survive.
Yeah, man, they can really get emmed off at any time.
Anytime, bro.
That's
Anytime.
crazy.
It's nuts.
Yeah, man. Now there's what's happening in Asian cinema?
It's kicking off, man. I think Netflix is there to offer. I feel like what Netflix does, Netflix every year picks a continent, or even continent to basically like push up. I remember the first time was obviously France, and not France, but Europe. Had a lot of European cinema stuff. Like we had Lupin, Money Heist, all them sort of stuff. Then after last year we had then I think the year after that. So last year we had Africa. So we had South African cinema. We had Nigerian films going up there. We had there was no Ghana films yet, but all that sort of stuff was going up. But now they've now broadened into like Asian cinema, and then we're getting all these sick films. So
yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, man, it's looking good for filmmakers worldwide. So. Yeah, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Even I heard that the man had the idea from time ago and he got turned down.
Yeah, he got rejected for 10 years. So he's bringing his script to different studios. He got rejected for 10 years.
The resilience to just keep on going.
No, honestly, I can't lie. When you have an idea in your head, and you know that cool, this is gonna pop off, bro. Nothing's gonna stop you, fam. Nah, man. Nothing's. You're gonna. It's like basically what we're doing now. We know that wrestling's gonna pop off one day. We know that it's gonna one day feed our kids, feed ourselves, whatever. So we're just persevering, then one day, bam.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you know what I mean?
Just need one episode.
The memes from Squid Games are funny though.
The memes are hilarious, fam.
Hilarious,
hilarious, bro.
That's what got me start watching the show. Because one thing I usually don't fall for the hype. When people hype up shows, I'm usually not the type. But I was like,
let me watch it.
I said, let me watch it. Do you know, this is one of the first times in a long time it lives up to the hype.
You know that song that they play in some
class?
No. There's another one. With that gas.
Oh, it's Jamaican one.
Yeah. And they do the tug of water. It's in sync.
I had to watch it.
I've seen memes when they're playing the red light, green light game. It's like
and people are dancing, innit?
People are dancing, people are dancing.
And they get shot.
Like Jamaicans playing red light, green light, and then Africa,
That's jokes, man. Episode 89 of the Wrestling Podcast. It's the Foolish Professional, Anafi, formerly known as the VHS Pappy, now known as What Is Vince Giving Us?
What is
Vince giving us, man? To be fair, he's working his way slowly into my good books again. I'm enjoying what's happening in WWE, but yeah. To my left, I've got...
It's your boy Laps, the main event liver and champagne sipper. Back again for that wrestle talk, that smack talk, that Kenny Omega talk, that get things to 1K subscribers talk, you know. I normally had another bit to the promo, but I forgot it, so I'm going to pass it on to my right-hand man, NK.
Cool. Yo, people, it's your boy NK, a.k.a. the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, a.k.a. the Hood's Japanese correspondent. And I just saw this on Twitter. Okada's the GOAT. Okada's always going to be the GOAT. One of these days, I'm going to go on the fact. No, we're going to say it for media.
I think, for media. Please. Because you know
because I'm going to talk about this guy. I'm starting the agenda now. I think he's the greatest. You see, when you talk about prodigies in wrestling, so people, young talent that rose to the top, I think he's the greatest of all time. I think he's the only person I say put on the level of prodigies is Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar. In terms of people who came in the wrestling business in the young age and just took over from one.
Do you know what it is? I'm thinking of a piece of content that we need to do. You know how Gogglebox has a thing where you watch a channel, you watch a match, and we're basically sitting down there and we're like, shit, that happened. I feel like we need to do that with a lot of your content, a lot of matches that you think are good. Because I need to show you some matches that I feel like you'll like as well.
No, bro.
So we need to swap takes.
I got the perfect match for you because big up Darren on Twitter. I'm gonna find your @name. Big up Darren because I tweeted about I do my new.
Oh, Darren, the one I asked you for the list.
Yes. Yeah. I showed him Okada versus Tanahashi at Wrestle Kingdom 10, and he came back to man and said that's one of the greatest things he's ever seen. I'm telling you, that's the match I'm gonna. That's the match I'm gonna.
Do you know what I'm gonna do?
Okada Tanahashi Wrestle Kingdom 10. Start there. Come back to me.
Give me your Okada matches. I'll give you Bret matches to watch because I feel like I want to make you guys respect Bret, man. even if it kills you, bro, I need to make you guys respect Bret.
We don't disrespect.
No, respect. I want to win you guys. I want to change you guys' mind, fam.
Bro, let me not lie. Ever since the last Bret discussion, I've been watching a few Bret Hart matches from his tag team days to his single runs. And he's all right, you know.
He's not all right, man. He's amazing.
I'm not going to speak on Bret too much because
still,
I'm not like I've seen like all the marquee matches, but I haven't like sometimes those matches don't do you in a man's entire
even that match that was on Twitter, that was circling Twitter, the match of him and Virgil alone. Virgil wasn't really a big star like that, but fam, the way he moved in that match was sick. I feel like with Bret, it's like who wants to be like, it's like flipping. Everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner in that match.
Do you know what with Bret? What it is it's unfortunate.
That makes sense.
Time got cut short.
Yeah.
I feel as though
I'll talk about it all the time.
I feel as though he was good. Like he was good. I've watched his match, especially his feud with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Amazing.
I was invested into that one because then again, that's
I watched his feud with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Personal things still.
Yeah,
the double turn, innit?
Yeah.
What was that? WrestleMania 13?
13 and also
13.
and it was like a whole lead up from Raw as well. It was building from time, even from like I think like a summer. It's the whole thing. Even Brian Pillman got involved as well.
That's the first ever Bret Hart match I watched. WrestleMania 13.
Then after I think during that as that was happening, after that we had The Rock and Stone Cold come in. It's just a shame that The Rock and Bret never met each other when The Rock was on the high. Obviously, The Rock met Bret Hart when he was like people's. You know when he was part of the Nation of Domination, but I wish they met when
he was Rock.
When The Rock was The Rock. Do you got what I mean?
Not Rocky
Maivia, not Rock people. We are the nation.
But you know what the unfortunate part about Bret's career, is that even if he was able to wrestle, it wouldn't have been in WWE.
I think he would have evolved to the point where
there's too much. I don't think.
I think if he was to wrestle today, he would have been in WWE. I think he would have gone either indie. He would have gone back. He would have gone to. Oh, I hate to say this. Yeah.
Canada.
No, he would have gone to TNA.
Yeah, he would have.
Let me not lie.
But TNA would have been TNA,
he would have been.
That would have been fire. Because look at Sting's running TNA.
Yeah.
That would have been fire. Yeah. But in terms of like WWE, I don't think you would ever.
Is there any? Can we go down a list and talk about wrestlers that you feel like, if they were still wrestling in this time, forget age, if they were still wrestling now, do you do you still feel like they'll be in WWE? So I'm gonna throw some names at you. Yeah, cool. Undertaker, death row. Yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes.
What if they were still like?
If Stone Cold Steve Austin was still wrestling today, would he still be in WWE?
Yeah.
What is it?
I think all of them man from that ilk would still.
I don't think so. You know. Okay.
Who do you think
if Stone Cold that Stone Cold walked away from WWE because that Brock Lesnar situation.
Yeah.
And if another promotion were to, I don't know if that did happen.
These two big. You see the.
I don't think it cost ship. And plus, there was nothing to cost ship to at the time.
The only man, I can see, is
Test.
Eddie.
Test.
If Eddie was still here.
What about Test?
You know what? I never really saw Test like that. So
Test was a big. No, he just went to TNA.
Test. He didn't really get to reach his peak.
Yeah, the peak. That's what's bad. He was. Yeah, bro.
Like I see, like you see it. The man, like obviously, like let's say he didn't do the madness, Benoit would have been somewhere else.
You think?
I think
Benoit would have gone to TNA.
Because remember, Kurt went. I think you see all
of them.
Once
Kurt
went, I think all of them man would have like.
Quick question: when Kurt went, who was like? I'm trying. It's hard to do like the memory capsule. When Kurt left to go TNA, who was the big guys in WWE at the time?
Orton, Mysterio, Michaels.
Is that when we had Batista and them man?
Yes, that was Batista. That was
Royal Rumble. That Royal Rumble when everyone was in that picture.
That's the peak. Like that's like 06, isn't it?
Yeah, that's peak ruthless aggression.
Yeah, that's when Batista's getting pushed from John Cena's. Really starting to become the main guy. So that's when he had Shelton Benjamin and them man over there. But like I feel like definitely Eddie would have like dipped definitely.
Eddie, Chris Benoit, Rey Mysterio.
I'm saying that
Rey Mysterio would have gone and come back. That guy's gone and come back so many times.
Yeah.
Not so many times, but he's gonna come back. So
I feel like there's certain man where it's like.
What about Razor Ramon? He went to TNA anyway.
That was Samoa Joe cussed him out as well, bro.
Fair. What was that?
Bruv, in the promo. But in that promo, it was a because Razor Ramon, he was still fucked up at them times.
Yeah.
So I think he no-showed the TNA show. And obviously, he was supposed to be Samoa Joe's tag team partner that night.
Yeah.
So obviously, they gave Samoa Joe the mic to basically basically
exploiting, just ruin him.
Not ruin him, no. They
But
just
blast him.
No, they basically told him, just announced you're gonna have a different tag team partner. So Mo just said, fuck that. He said, listen, like, Scott Hall, he let all the fans down. He's let all of you guys down. I'm tired of these part-timers coming into our company and not showing up. We're the real wrestlers. We're the guy. And then Kevin Nash was right behind him. You can see Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash is pissed. Apparently, Kevin Nash slapped him after.
Oh, shit.
Slaps Joe.
Apparently, he slapped Joe
Kevin
after
Nash
that promo.
slapped Samoa Joe.
Apparently, he slapped. No, that's what Kevin Nash said in the interview. He slapped Samoa Joe after that promo. But Joe was basically cussing him out, basically saying like, listen, like you man didn't listen. These man Scott, they didn't build it in TNA. We built TNA. We built this shit. Yeah. So fuck these man. I'm gonna bring out one of the real X Division talents to come and tag.
Did you bring out AJ?
I think it was Eric Young.
Eric Young.
He brought Eric Young.
When he still had the blonde hair.
I think it was
Did Eric Young go to WWE?
Yeah, Sonny.
Sonny, that's same Eric Young, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Eric Young was later.
But I remember he was quite, not colourful, but he was quite like...
He wasn't like the Eric Young.
He wasn't dark. He was quite like,
He was like white meat baby face.
White meat baby face.
Him and ODB were the funnest dynamic ever.
ODB, yeah, I remember ODB.
ODB.
Yeah. That's true.
That's what used to do with the flask. But yeah, man. like I said, I'm just gonna end it like this. I'm telling you, when we start educating, man, because somebody put this tweet out recently, and it just clicked to me. I always put Okada in my top 5, but the man is 33.
Yeah,
it's a long time, but he's got more to go.
He wrestled Kenny Omega when he was 29.
He could
He said he could retire today and be a great.
He retires today and he's a GOAT. No, that's how sick he's got. Bruv, he's main evented 7 Wrestle Kingdoms.
Has he?
He's got the.
Has he done it? Obviously, he has done it. I'm sure he's done it.
He's the longest reigning IWGP champion of all time. I think he's won the title 6-7 times. When we talk about mega pushes in wrestling, like I said, we're gonna talk about it one day.
Do you think he needs American run?
No.
Why not?
No, he doesn't.
I'm just asking. No one come and grill me.
No, he doesn't.
No come and grill me.
Because when we talk about New Japan, in the modern day, we talk about modern day conversation about New Japan, you can't mention modern day New Japan without Okada.
Yep.
Kenny Omega, he got over. But we talk about Kenny Omega and who? Okada. We talk about like Okada is like the bar a lot of men are measured against. Now, in terms of being the GOAT of New Japan, that's obviously Tanahashi. But you just have to deep his run, because he came in and he came in as a young buck, like in his early 20s, and beat Tanahashi. Like in his first match back. And Tanahashi, that
was from the Excursion, innit?
That's like, man, that's it. Like Brock Lesnar came in, beat The Rock. It's this exact same thing. It's like, what?
Was he still like the same stature and that physique?
What?
Okada, because do you know? I think what this is gonna sound so mad, but I'm sure there's people out there that agree with me. When I first laid my eyes on Okada, I was like, how is this guy? It's the same thing I had with Kenny Omega, innit? How is this guy getting so much flowers when he doesn't look like? Sorry, it's the rest. It's the WWE mind.
He's not
built like that. Do you know what I mean? But after watching Kenny Omega versus Okada, on a few occasions, innit, whenever I saw it come up here, I was like, cool, I see it. I see why. His moveset as well, sick as well.
Bruv, no,
his moveset as well, sick.
Bruv, he's like...
His aura.
His aura, bro.
Does he cut promos in? Does he cut promos?
Sorry, you see Okada's moveset, It's like he has every finisher as his...
Man does a tombstone.
Yeah.
And he does... And he does the flipping, Teddy DiBiase, what do you call it? Sleeper hold.
Yeah, the Monica. I hate the money clip.
I like that money. I like the money clip.
Everyone, New Japan fans hate that.
I love it, fam. That finisher.
I mean,
it
suits his.
Does he shake it? Does he shake it as well?
Nah, he just has
it.
He's only had it recently. The money clip is only a recent.
So how does he do it? Does he grab you and he just holds you like that?
Just hold you like that and then you go to bed.
But back in the day, thingy, Ted DiBiase and Stone Cold, they'll shake you, fam. Even Virgil shake you as well.
The thing about Okada, cool. It's like I'm gonna briefly just recap his first run, like his first time. He came back from Excursion, innit?
Yep.
He had his first match, I can't remember against who, but then he went straight for the title, he beat Tanahashi.
Yep.
In that his first year back from Excursion, he was like what? Like I say 23, 24. He beats Tanahashi, obviously Tanahashi gets his win back. He wins the G1 Climax first time and main event Wrestle Kingdom. In his foot, bruv, when we talk about Mega and bro, and the thing is, it's like he kept like the reason why people rate Okada so highly is because he shouldn't be doing what he's doing. If you look at his resume, the matches he's had, bruv, he's literally had some of the like greatest matches ever. And he's had the longest title reign. His title reign was like what 600 and something days. Stupid.
What was the title reign good?
Mad. Like, bro, mad. Like, matches against Marufuji, Suzuki, Shibata, Kenny Omega, again against Tanahashi, Tetsuya Naito, bro. Like, when we say this guy, I'm not exaggerating. Okada can retire today, Hall of Fame. Today, now. He doesn't need to wrestle again.
He doesn't need a.
But I feel like
he doesn't need to wrestle again.
I feel like for me to get more appreciation, because this is how I appreciate Kenny Omega a bit more. Man, don't grill me. I need to see Okada on different soil, American soil.
He has been,
obviously, he's been on TNA, but come on, the TNA.
No.
You as a Okada fan, you can't show me that.
No. I was talking about TNA. When New Japan came
I mean, but I want to see him. Okay,
you want to see him in a different company.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Or even AW.
Fuck that.
Even for a bit.
Fuck that.
Because I can't lie, on my, I always go back to my universe mode, innit? I put Okada in my fingers.
Do you know why? No. Do you know AW don't need. Do you know what it is? Like Okada, is like he's the face of New Japan. Like that's
we compare it. So you're saying John Cena moving
like
over
John
to
Cena.
Yeah, but like
John Cena.
That's
New
what
Japan.
Okada is. Like he's the face of that. He is New Japan. Like you see the projects that WWE doing with Roman Reigns. Yeah. That's Okada for New Japan.
Is that Roman?
Bruv, it doesn't like Okada, is New Japan. Like he's the guy that they put all of their money into.
Do you know what?
Like he's that guy.
It's like basically if they allow him to go to like America, different company, they've lost a foundation within their company. They have to start again. So
yeah, it's that, but it's
but isn't the next person up from there is Tanahashi or Naito?
No, Tanahashi's way before Okada. Tanahashi.
But who? So after if Okada leaves, who's next? Who's the main guy? Jay White.
So okay, the hierarchy goes like this,
So the rankings, power rankings, basically.
Okay, Tanahashi. I'll put it like this. I'll do it like this. Tanahashi, Cena, Okada's Reigns.
Okay.
I'll put it that way. Tanahashi, Cena, Okada's Reigns. Tanahashi, been goal.
Done
Go.
that stuff, yeah.
Just go.
Has he done? He's done any? He's been at TNA, right?
He's been in TNA, but Tanahashi, like in terms of that, like he saved that company. Like Tanahashi saved.
Did he come after the whole Inoki?
Yes.
Okay,
He
cool.
was like the first babyface after Inokiism, and like he just changed the way, like not changed, but like he brought New Japan back into the glue days. Him, Shinsuke Nakamura. It was supposed to be him, Shinsuke Nakamura, Shibata. They were called the Three Musketeers, but Shibata went nowhere. But anyways, Tanahashi's the goal. So the person that came right after Tanahashi was obviously Okada.
Quick question: who's the guy that feuded Kenny Omega before Kenny Omega joined Bullet Club? There was one guy, tall guy. So basically, before Kenny Omega turned heel and went to Bullet Club, he fought one guy.
What, to green? What, is he in green?
Yeah, who's that
I
again?
can't remember. I can't even remember.
So where's he now? What's he doing now? What was he like? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what
So
you're talking
before
about.
he went Bullet Club,
Hold on.
there was one guy in the ring and Kenny Omega had him out enough. I think he betrayed. Was he meant to be a tag team at a point?
Yes, no, I know exactly who you're talking about. I know exactly.
No, this isn't it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. And all the New Japan fans will cast me, but hey, man. Relax.
But what? Who? Like, where is he now? Like, what's he doing now?
But that was in the junior division. That wasn't in the heavyweight
So
division.
they just dragged him from junior division to come and.
Yeah, so Kenny Omega for a long time was in the junior division. And you see obviously you've seen the turn when he turned on AJ Styles, innit?
Yeah, that was sick.
When he turned on AJ Styles, he said that promo, I'm no longer a junior, I'm a heavyweight.
Okay, cool.
Because in Bullet Club, obviously you couldn't have like Kenny Omega and AJ. And it came out, it was AJ's time in it. Like the way it happened perfectly. As soon as AJ left, Kenny Omega took his spot as leader.
Yeah.
But so Okada's that guy. And Naito and them lot, they're like, how can I put this? It's not one-to-one comparisons, but if Okada is Roman Reigns, Naito is Seth Rollins.
Oh, so like Shield.
Not even Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins is the next up from Roman Reigns.
It's kind of like,
because let's be honest. So in WWE rankings, right now is Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. Who's after that? Bobby No. So Roman Reigns, for me, Bobby Lashley.
No, Bobby Lashley's not there. It's
Roman Reigns. What about Drew McIntyre coming to
it's
them?
Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre. McIntyre's higher than Lashley.
Are you sure?
Yes. McIntyre's higher than Lashley.
Okay, cool.
McIntyre beat Lesnar at Mania.
Who's after Lashley?
I think there's
Biggie, where's Biggie competition?
Nah, Biggie's not like, you see, that's where it gets spooky in it. But with New Japan, yeah, Okada was the main guy. I'll use the 2017 era because it's easier to explain. So Okada was the face of the company. He beat Tanahashi to be the face. Like, they had a whole feud. He beat Tanahashi to be the face. Then you had other man in the mix. So I said the Trinity was Okada, Omega, Naito. That was the Trinity. Then you had Mandem slightly below. I won't say Shibata's not below, but he was, because he's of Tanahashi's generation, is different. But Shibata was also in that picture. Jay White comes in. Jay White became a main player after Omega left.
Yeah, I remember that.
Omega
that was
left.
sick. He I think from what I remember from Jay White, I was like, he done a Sting thing, innit? So he basically, they wanted him to join Bullet Club, innit?
Yes.
Then he was like, yeah, I'm part of Bullet Club, and then he just turned his back and just
So
he banged Kenny, he hit Kenny Omega, innit?
Yeah. So
then he defeated him. I remember that was sick.
Kenny Omega wanted him to join Bullet Club. He said no to Bullet Club. He joined Okada's faction, Chaos.
Chaos, I remember.
But then he betrayed Chaos and
And
then
he
became the leader of Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't want to be a subordinate.
That's basically what's not leader, but I remember Sting doing the same. Sting done something similar. So I remember Sting basically, he basically said no because everyone thought he was part of NWO, innit? And after he was like, he didn't say anything. He was still chilling with them. After one day, he was like, "Nah, I'm not part of NWO." He turned his back.
They had two Stings in a ring.
That two Stings in the ring, so they had to basically bring a fake Sting or something to a place. I think that was the story, innit? So then I think NWO split up. So there was NWO Hollywood and NWO Wolfpack. So he became one of the main guys in the Wolfpack. But the Wolfpack run was dead, man. I don't really remember that.
It could have been.
It could have been sick, but I didn't like the red face.
You only know of NWO Hollywoods. Like only some people know of Wolfpack.
Like, yeah.
But yeah, the reason I just say like Okada, like, what Okada has achieved, at 33 years old, bruv, I've never heard of it, bro.
Is there any dream match you'd like to see with Okada and someone else? Okada Roman Reigns?
Outside of
Okada Reigns, because
Okada Moxley?
We can see that.
We can see that. But the reason why I would say Okada Reigns, is because, you see the way people are looking at Reigns now as this
main guy.
That's what Okada's been. That's what Okada, and I'm not even saying this to throw. That's what Okada's been like. Okada's the type of person, we finally see Reigns live up to his potential. Yeah, Okada's the guy where he had potential and he reached it within the first 3 years of his career.
So what about Okada John Cena?
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that, but in terms of like match quality, the thing is, I'd like to see those matchups because of what they represent for the brand. But it's not Okada Cena. It's Tanahashi Cena. Yeah. It's Tanahashi Cena. That's the match that people wanted to, like, that's the match that needs to happen.
I'll be honest, I would have difficulty seeing that kind of match because John Cena's moveset is limited.
No, but Tanahashi's a GOAT, bro.
Yeah, and Tanahashi's a GOAT. Tanahashi's like, bro, his moveset like, compared to Cena's.
But the thing about Tanahashi's moveset, it's not like they're not doing flippy shit. But it's just they're crisp. Like I said the match, before we get off this topic, the match I'd recommend everyone to, even though it's the end of their feud, I think it's the perfect match that just encapsulates what these two guys are. Tanahashi versus Okada, Wrestle Kingdom 10. Mm-hmm. That's basically the end of their main feud, innit?
Tanahashi and who?
Okada, Wrestle Kingdom 10. Yeah. Like, I've got the link for Mandem. I'll put the link. If you need it, I've got the link for you.
NK the plug.
I'm telling you, when you watch that match here, you're gonna understand. Like, you're gonna understand that why these guys are heralded the way they were. And the thing about Okada's title run, that 600 days, bruv, he was farting out 5-star matches. Like, it was like, no, bro, like, he was fart, bro. Like, it was just like, it was just like everyone. You get a 5-star match. You get a 5, bro. You know the AJ Styles match that you've seen, right?
Yeah.
But if he was in his 20s doing that, he was in his 20s.
Yeah.
He was in his 20s. That match with Kenny Omega, he wasn't even 30 yet.
So it's mad because, like, when you say all these matches with Okada, I'm thinking, this guy's 37, he's retiring.
He's 33,
bro.
That's what I'm saying. Look, if see Okada, he's got so much time ahead of him. There's wrestlers still wrestling in their 40s, 50s, and that. So what I'm trying to say is this: I get that man's a poster boy and stuff, but there definitely needs to be a pass the torch moment where he's like, cool, I need to embark on a new journey, and let me go try a thing elsewhere. Because this Suzuki tour is mad still. I can't lie. Suzuki versus everyone, you know. Yeah. No, fam, we're gonna see Suzuki versus your head teacher soon, bro.
The thing is, the reason why it's not a pass the torch thing because Tanahashi passed the torch to him. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Tanahashi was the face, and still is, like, when you think of New Japan, greatest baby faces, it's Tanahashi, one of them. the whole feud. I don't want to spoil it, but like I said, we're gonna do a piece of content on it very soon. Keep out for it. But the whole feud between Tanahashi and Okada was, I'm the ace. I'm Tanahashi. I'm the big guy. I'm passing the torch to you. Obviously, it wasn't like that because it was a rivalry, but it was kind of like the feud was. At the end of the feud, it was like, okay, now it's Tanahashi's time. He's had it. Now it's Okada's time. And now Okada, obviously, and think about like what's happened under Okada's time as the main guy, bruv. We had the match with Kenny Omega. New Japan's had mad exposure. In the 2000s, New Japan wasn't as popular as it is today. In the mid 2000s, because of Nokiism. The main company in Japan was no one in the early 2000s. What Tanahashi and then Okada have done, and obviously other man as well, they've brought the company back. So
revived it.
That's why it's when I say it needs to, like, the whole Rainmaker character, it can work other places. He can make appearance. That's how I want him to appear in AEW. But he's one. There's some wrestlers that are their company through and through.
Like what Seth is doing now.
Like he's like
Seth is through and through.
Okada is New Japan's guy through and through and through because he's the measuring stick that everyone compares themselves to. Jay White got over, because he beat Kenny Omega. But when we knew Jay White was a big player, it was when he beat Okada at Wrestle Kingdom.
He beat Okada at Wrestle Kingdom,
yeah.
I didn't see that match still.
When he beat Okada at Wrestle Kingdom, that's when we found out, okay, though, Jay White's a big guy in this thing.
Yeah.
When Will Ospreay turned on Okada, I mean, that's when we realized, oh shit.
Yeah, that was sick.
When
That was sick. I remember seeing that.
Tetsuya Naito, he's been chasing the title for a year. He was the most over guy in New Japan. Wrestle Kingdom 14, his moment came against Okada when he won the double champ. Now Okada is the measuring stick for all of these man. You can't be the main guy unless you go through this guy.
Yeah.
And before it was Tanahashi before.
Yes, it was Tanahashi before. It makes sense. But yeah, that's my Okada rant over.
No, we're gonna do more. We're doing this Gogglebox thing because I need to watch some Okada match.
When I hear NK talk about New Japan,
do you know NK's talking like this? Because New Japan's wallowing right now. He's not feeling New Japan.
I'm not.
So it's nice.
I'm not. No, you see, I'm not attitude. I'm not WWE fans who do by attitude era.
Yeah. But you see me, yeah.
WWE's wallowing now, but you man go back. I'm going back to 2012
You see what's mad, NK, yeah?
2019.
You see what's mad, NK? Some people, when they don't like WWE, they go watch Attitude. I don't watch Attitude Era, you know. I go watch old school Monday Night Raw, like 94 times, like when they first started. So I go watch them sort of stuff in it, and I watch old school matches like SummerSlam 98 and all that sort of stuff. Like
old school, different.
No, 98, 94, 92.
I watched Impact Wrestling, old school.
But I think just the problem with Impact is that unless you're signed up to the Impact's like membership, you can't go and physically find a good copy Impact match unless it's been fully like
on YouTube.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Unless they've uploaded themselves. Ring of Honor matches are there. I can watch any Ring of Honor match I wanted to. Tyler Black. Adam Cole. Hella Adam Cole matches.
Impact will upload the match when the wrestler debuts.
When the debuts, yeah.
They'll be like top. But yeah, man.
It's nuts, man.
I think on Impact, if you ever want a throwback moment, AJ Styles versus Jerry Lynn versus Loki versus I think it's Psychosis or something. A fatal 4-way for the X Division title. So this is like for the first winner of the title, and obviously Styles won, but it was just a sick match. Jerry Lynn. Fam, that guy is amazing.
Jalen's sick, man.
He's
sick,
from ECW.
He's in EW right now.
Yeah, I think as a coach.
As a coach, and he's got his hands in production as well.
But Jerry Lynn, he was cold.
Have you seen any of these matches? So I'm gonna name some matches for you. Kenny Omega matches, that I found. So there's Kenny Omega versus Jerry Lynn. Have you seen that?
From where?
This is 2008.
I can't like Kenny Omega stuff. I got invested in Kenny Omega. You have to go from 2000.
So what about Kenny Omega versus Sami Callihan versus Mario Boccara versus Matt McIntosh?
All the Kenny Omega matches are New Japan matches I've seen.
Okay, cool.
That's when I got invested in it. So
I don't know what year this is, but probably need to go through and watch these matches.
Yeah, because Kenny Omega, I got invested. My New Japan journey started Wrestle Kingdom 10, but that was like 2015, 16. That's basically the Wrestle Kingdom where AJ Styles Nakamura happened, and when Kenny Omega got into the heavyweight division.
Yeah.
So that's when my New Japan journey starts, innit? So all of the stuff before, I'm doing my research. Even the reason why I'm even talking about this Okada Tanahashi thing is because I literally watched the whole feud again from like the beginning, from 2012 to the end. Okada's been in since 2012. It's 2012. He's the GOAT, man. It's 2012.
You know what's mad? He's still got another 20 years in.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, fam.
No,
He's
I'm
still
telling
got another
you,
20
certain
years.
legends wish they had his CV, but I'm not gonna. Yes, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Hey.
Don't
I
piss
wanted
me
to obviously big up Okada and that. We definitely need to do this Gogglebox thing.
off. 100%.
I wanted to talk about the draft recently that just happened on WWE. I feel like it's exciting times ahead. Excited that a few people went across. Hit Row's gonna cross to SmackDown. Gable Steveson is Gable Stevenson's right.
Gable
Gable
Steveson.
Stevens. He's obviously got straight to Monday Night Raw. I've never seen something like that I haven't seen something like that in a while. Like normally you'll get like the new guy that goes through the NXT ranks, work his way up enough to get like a Royal Rumble moment. Then next thing you know, bam, he's back in the main
Remember,
roster.
they're gonna book this kid like he's Brock Lesnar.
But what I don't want is this, bro. I don't want a Cain Velasquez thing. I don't know. Maybe they might give him that. I don't know. Like a Cain Velasquez thing. Man's obviously got accolades and stuff, but I don't want that. Do you get what I mean? But let's see what happens with him. Let's see what happens.
I feel they're gonna book him like he's Brock Lesnar because he trains with Brock Lesnar. He's literally done everything Brock Lesnar's done. Won the end.
Do you know what needs to happen? I'm sorry. Do you know what's gonna happen? Yeah.
What?
I don't know how they're gonna book this, but let me just give
How
you
long
some.
has he been training for though?
For a while, still. For a while. He's been training Brock Lesnar and stuff, but he does collegiate. He does collegiate. What's it? Greco wrestling, isn't it? So imagine him doing German suplexes on a Baz thing, just like bam, German suplex, chokehold, German suplex, take you down, like proper, like, you got what I mean? American athlete. So obviously, I don't know if you guys watch SmackDown. Was it SmackDown now? Sorry. So Paul Heyman is basically pissed because Roman Reigns doesn't trust Paul Heyman no more. Doesn't trust him one bit. Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman's in disarray, like crying backstage. Man actually cried backstage, you know. I couldn't believe it. Paul Heyman was in tears. So, like, I'm expecting like Paul Heyman to get dropped off soon. Then probably Paul Heyman becomes Gable Stevens' manager.
I mean, it makes sense.
Because Brock Lesnar's not here to stay, man. After the Saudi thing, he's gone.
He wants that paycheck.
He wants, Brock
wants
Lesnar's
that
done,
paycheck.
But he's done when he does the Saudi thing. I don't know what he's going to go to after, but he's done. He's done.
This is an interesting reinvention of Brock Lesnar as well, attire-wise.
Same. But no, he's wearing the same thing, though.
Oh, yeah.
The bottoms, I saw a picture still.
No.
But the Saudi thing's next week, right? Anki, you're not interested in it?
I can't lie.
You're not invested in
No,
it?
I'm not.
Do you know what it is?
I'm not
Do you know
invested.
what it is?
The thing is, there's at this point, I'll be so real. There's not a lot WWE can do to excite me. Because the thing is, there's not much, bro. Because the thing we say about the draft, but how many drafts have we seen with potential?
Bro, listen.
Man, them come up,
Listen.
they're gassed for 2 weeks. We come back down. We said the same thing about Keith Lee. Look what happened. We said the same thing. Like that's how. Like I'm not gonna like poo-poo on everyone's parade. But I'm just like,
No, do you know, I'll tell you this.
I don't.
The way I watch WWE now, I watch it with a pinch of salt. One thing I'm not gonna do no more is basically use a Don's brain to calculate how I feel. That's what I used to do before. For example, prime example, when I saw that Finn Balor Roman Reigns match here, I used a Don's brain on Twitter and I calculated and I was like, wait, let me go watch it for myself and see what's happening. Obviously, there's gonna be times where me myself, I agree. I'm not a WWE mark, but I'll agree and say, yo, that was pants. I'm not really feeling that. But watch at your own peril and make your own decisions about it. Don't just say it's shit because it's shit.
No, but
I'm not trying to. You got what I mean? Like, there's some people on Twitter that will just follow what they've seen on Twitter and just go ahead with it. No,
that's
watch your own
what I
thing.
think. That's the thing. I don't tweet like when I say I was having a conversation with Laps about like I can't remember the last time I actually watched Raw. Like,
I don't blame you. I only watch it because I'm up. I'm up late.
The last time I watched SmackDown was when NXT invaded, and before that I was watching SmackDown because of the Brock and Kofi thing. And the thing about with WWE, listen, I've said this to you. I respect all the talent that's there. In terms of roster talent, impeccable. But we come on this podcast every other week saying they're mismanaging this person. They're mismanaging that person. And at a point in time, I'm tired of being angry at the company mismanaging the talent I like.
You feel like, okay.
So I just stop watching.
Do you feel like we're gonna get to a stage in life where AEW might face the same problems?
They might, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to.
Do you know, I think the
potential
problems AEW is gonna face is they have too many good stars.
The thing is, all companies have even we're just talking about New Japan. New Japan had a period of like 8 years where they were like just flawless, and then now they're wallowing. But it happens with companies. But the thing is, it's like until it happens, I'm gonna enjoy what I'm seeing right now because the product is good. I'm enjoying watching it. When the same thing happened with TNA, when TNA was great, it was great. When TNA started wallowing, I stopped watching.
But I think the good thing with AEW, the good thing with AEW right now is that you say cool, AEW has a lot of stars. With these stars can go anywhere else. They can go and wrestle. They're basically actually I don't know that freelance contract.
They're
basically that.
Yeah, but the thing is, wrestlers aren't even on supposed. They're all
freelancers.
Wrestlers are all even WWE wrestlers. They're
freelancers. They're freelancers. But that's what I'm trying to say.
They're independent
so they're actually doing what they were signed.
Yeah,
WWE wrestlers are not allowed to go and be. A freelancer is basically you're allowed to free. You're freely about to go and do anything. Do you know what I mean? WWE have that on their contract, but these wrestlers can't do that.
They can't do
but with AEW, they can do that, which is good. You know what I mean? That's what AEW will never lack because these wrestlers, if they're bored or doing something, if they're bored and not feeling something, they can go elsewhere and make a name for themselves and bring that over to AEW.
Because I think with WWE, my problem is it's that every time I have to watch the product, I have to make excuses for the product. Like I have to. Oh no, but this happened because it's like, I'm not enjoying that.
That's what I'm saying. Watch at your own peril, fam.
The thing is, I don't enjoy. Like it's actually not. It's not even in like because before like you used to watch it and be like, oh that's dumb, like that's funny, dumb. Like I can't believe they did that. But now I'm just like, this can't be asked. Like, moments like when we watched Bianca Belair on SummerSlam, everyone was pissed at the thingy. I was there. Like, I was like.
We watched on Zoom, innit?
We watched on Zoom. I was there on the Zoom call. I wasn't angry. I was like, I started laughing because I'm like, typical.
Yeah.
Because I'm not even saying typical because I'm hating, because this has happened before. Yeah. We've seen
Kofi,
it.
Innit?
We've seen it so many times. So it's like, it's hard for me, because it's hard for me to get excited about change when nothing's changed. What's different about the product now than it was 2 years ago? Nothing's changed. The board hasn't changed. Nobody in the back has changed.
They've released
like nothing has changed. So I have no reason to be invested in your product where it's like you're making small changes over here. Cool. You're building up man from NXT. That's great. Cool. NXT 2.0 might be different, but cool. But I saw for at least 4 years when it came to the Mandem that came up from NXT, you did nothing with them.
Yeah.
You did nothing with them.
But this is okay. Cool. With NXT 2.0, I just hope, for me, my only thing is this: there's a lot of old age wrestlers. This is gonna sound so bad, but a lot of OGs in there that need to leave. And go straight to the main roster because it's now time for the younger to step up. Because there's a lot.
You know what's happening right now? The youngers are gonna start beating the olders.
It's been happening. LA Knight got defeated by flipping Rex Steiner. Yeah, Rex Steiner, bro. Rex Steiner, fam. Do you know what I mean? Bone Breaker. Forget that name. Rex Steiner. Wait, do you know what I mean? And like, there's been many issues. Like even this whole Tommaso Ciampa versus Bron Breakker match. You know who's winning that?
No, of course. Yeah. But the thing is about NXT, it's a good and a bad thing. The NXT 2.0 is much more in line with what Vince wants for the main roster.
Yeah.
So the conversion between, like, for example, we was complaining about like NXT man go to the main roster, they wallow, cool. That's not gonna happen because Vince is now handpicking these guys he wants in NXT. Yeah. So when they go to the main roster, he already has a vision for them.
Yeah.
Because with NXT before, like we always say, like people always say, I never agreed with the argument, but people always said NXT and the main roster are the different universes, but now they're the same universe.
Yeah.
Because you can see the translations. That's the good part. But the problem is there's still people from the old version of NXT. There's still guys there. There's still guys there. And obviously you can't get rid of all of them, but they don't fit in.
Do you feel like
they don't fit with what NXT 2.0 is now, and they will not fit into the main roster?
Do you feel like a lot of guys are like waiting out their contract and waiting for them to like bounce?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Like Gargano, I think he's
gone.
He's gone, yeah.
You know, when last did you see him on NXT 2.0?
Last 2 weeks ago, he was doing
the whole wedding thing.
The wedding thing, that was funny. He found the condoms, the strap condoms.
Yeah, but I mean, Bronson Reed, he was North American champion the other day.
Do you not think so? North American champion?
Yeah.
Isaiah Scott, and he's in SmackDown.
It's interesting. I wouldn't have expected.
But I think what's his name?
I think he's gonna have.
What's that guy called again?
The Garden of the Fantastic.
Escobar. Is it Escobar?
Oh, Escobar.
Escobar basically done a promo saying he needs that title. So I think he's probably gonna go back and lose it.
I think Santos Escobar, he's one of the OGs as well. You know.
He needs to go to. I thought I was gonna get drafted to Raw SmackDown.
I'm kind of like the thing about this whole drafting. I don't even know who got drafted in it, but in fact,
it's off head like. Okay, New Day have been split up again.
Okay.
New Day.
To be expected.
Who've they moved this time?
Big E stays on Raw. New Day stays on Smack. They go back to SmackDown.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Bianca Belair's gone to Raw. Becky Lynch has gone to Raw. Charlotte's gone to SmackDown.
One thing I'm happy about, Finn Balor's on Raw.
Finn Balor's on Raw
With
now.
AJ Styles.
With AJ Styles. So AJ Styles and Finn Balor on Raw, they also
I don't.
connect to each other. They also said something about, they're going to link up, whatever. But it's years too late.
Yes.
What's it? Yeah, it's too late. But it's
way too late.
You need to check it. I can't really say offhand.
They had their
it.
opportunity to start their club.
Like I don't
They
like the
didn't
thing
do
is
it.
about all of these. Yeah, is very. I can't say I don't care if I sound like the thing is about WWE. Like like it's a part of my wrestling childhood. It's the reason why I got interested. All of that type of stuff. But I don't care for it right now. I just don't. I don't care for it. And this ain't even me being. Like, I'll give them praise when they deserve praise.
Yeah.
Like I said, this Roman Reigns, top class.
Yeah.
Top class. But there's a lot of things I'm just like.
Not really feeling it. Which is understandable.
I'm just, it's just, it's not enjoyable. Like, bruv, like, deep it. How many? Wait, when's the last time we watched a 3-hour war?
I'll tell you what.
time.
Yeah,
3
I can't lie.
hours.
I'll be dead. I
Consistently.
got confession.
Like, 2
yeah.
weeks in a row.
I was no.
2 weeks in a row.
I only watched it 1 week because I had a deadline in it, so I just had it on TV.
But I'm saying, imagine watching a product that you can't even finish.
Nah, myth.
Like that's just because when we asked Mandem, when do they watch Raw?
They watch
Like,
highlights.
They watch highlights. Like, imagine watching something you can't watch.
Yeah, it's a myth.
AEW, I finished the whole episode.
Yeah.
I finish it, even if I can't. The only reason I can't finish it because I'm tired.
Yeah.
Even if the episode's meaty,
I'll go back and watch it.
even if the episode's meaty, I'm still watching next week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't I can't finish Raw. I just can't. I refuse. I can't even watch highlights, bro. After the way I keep up with like WWE is Twitter. I keep up Twitter.
WB highlights. I just watch highlights on YouTube, innit? Top 5.
I could do that for SmackDown, not Raw.
But for me personally, I'll be dead real with you. I'll watch it because when I'm editing, doing stuff, I like to have something on in the background. So I have it on, innit? And I just watch it. If it's not WWE Raw, if it's not SmackDown, have an old tape and I'll have like a Ring of Honor match. Just watch in the background.
And also as well, WWE's routine as well. So it's like, I feel like people like WWE's like heritage, is routine. So I get it. Yeah. It's not for me, but I get it. Because there's a point in time, I swear to God, there was a point in time, I think it was in the only reason why I started watching main roster again, because I was watching NXT mostly. From like 2016, 2015, I was watching NXT mostly. The reason why I started watching main roster again was AJ, and then all of my NXT guys got called up.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me see what they're on in it. And the women, they've done well. All the women, they've done well. Most of them, they've done well. But the Mandem, it's like, even the main roster is the reason why I stopped watching NXT, because I got to a point where I was like, bruv, how can I watch all these guys flourish in one environment? And then they go to the main roster.
It's been cancelled out.
It's like, bruv.
That's only for the transition needs to be much better.
The transition was poor, and it was just like, bruv, why am I watching? Don't get me wrong. There's like I said, when it comes to my issue is never with the talent, because some of the WWE roster, they've got some of the most talented wrestlers in the world, bruv. They're just
amazing.
But like, it's crazy that like sometimes you have to talk about people's you have to talk about a guy like Finn Balor and say, but watch his
watch NXT run.
You know what I'm saying?
Rather than say, watch from this front, watch this.
You know what I'm saying? If the main roster is supposed to be the pinnacle.
But that's always gonna be there. Though. For example, like prime example, people will say, Bret Hart, but people will say, go watch his WWE run rather than his WCW run. Do you get what I mean? It's stuff like people always remember runs rather than what they've done in a whole.
It's different though, but WWE is supposed to be the
main,
the apex.
But obviously, we know that
but that's the way it's supposed to be. They called it move up to the main roster. Why am I seeing your best work in quote unquote development? And it's not even and forget about like work rate and all that stuff. Forget about even though your presentation, main roster is all about aesthetics, it's all about how man. Why is your presentation in NXT better than it was in the main roster?
Obviously, we know that when you get to the main roster, you get your basic man.
Like Solomon says, for a lot of these man, you get moved down to the main roster. You get moved down to the main roster.
I was going to say, speaking of NXT.
Quickly, Tommaso Ciampa said, if he gets moved up, he's retiring from wrestling.
Can you imagine?
That's what he said.
Can you imagine? Because they know what's going to happen.
Then we might as well just jump ship then.
Bro, it's going to happen, bro. All those OGs in NXT right now, I'm sorry to say I can't see a lot of them on the main roster. Not because I don't think they will be good on the main roster. they will just be mishandled on the main roster. They've seen their own peer groups flourish on NXT. They've been sent up, and now look at them.
Nothing.
Battling in main event. Velocity. Imagine.
Which no one watches.
You came from headlining takeovers, and now you're just doing up Velocity. Not Velocity.
Main event or 205.
Jolting.
I was gonna say quickly, before of course we're running out of time a bit. I'll talk about AEW quickly. We'll talk about NXT UK. Obviously, last night we went to watch NXT UK. No spoilers. Big up Sid Scala for inviting us down. Honestly, like we got the ticket. We got invited before, but obviously tickets came out after, and we thought it was just us just going. And after next, would a Mandem turn up? And I was like, yeah, amazing. Gonna run up there and just show face and that. Probably catch us on the. When's it drop? I don't know when it's dropping.
I don't know when it's dropping.
Catch us in it when you
see.
They've got bare blocks in it. Yeah. So catch us when you see it. When you see us, send us a picture and stuff. But yeah, it's like Dragunov live.
I'm invested.
Bro, crazy. Bro,
no, I'm invested.
The chest slaps sounding like straps. Like,
I love it.
Man, that guy, he's a powerful guy, man. There's a few wrestlers out there that really stuck out to me, man. Like Tyler Bate was sick. A-Kid put in work. Very good. A-Kid was very good. Who else I'm thinking?
No, I'm done.
Fraser, what's his first name? Fraser. He's called Ben Carter. Is it Ben Carter?
Yeah, I don't know what his current name.
Yeah, Fraser, something Fraser. He was sick as well.
I can't even remember her name. I don't know her NXT name, but I know her indie name.
Oh,
B Priestley.
Blair Davenport. She was sick as well.
Just seeing her was
crazy.
The
kicks that she was delivering some mad kicks.
She's from Stardom. She come from a certain.
Do you know NXT UK is based? I feel like there needs to be more eyes on it. I'm not even trying to say it because of like. I'm not even trying to say it because we're there. I'm not trying to be like poster boy. I'm not trying to like bread anyone. But there needs to be more eyes on NXT UK because the wrestling quality there is very strong. Like
no, it is, but it's always been like that. But the problem is they never did their. I don't think they did enough of NXT UK.
Well, WWE.
They didn't do enough. No. It's just a promotion. They never did enough, bro.
Even the belt itself looks like a grand belt.
The belt is one of the company's best belts.
Because they never did enough of NXT UK, like as a touring, like bro. Because we had shows during like before NXT UK is a brand that happened way before COVID, bro. And it's like you could have emphasized NXT UK a bit more, bro.
Do you know what it is? I feel like they only emphasize it when they do their UK tours.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's like it's an entity of its own.
It's not given this proper shine, like deep, like because these men are having like NXT, bruv, deep it that NXT. Rhea Ripley, NXT UK talent. Pete Dunne, NXT UK talent. All these man, a lot of these man, Kylie Ray, NXT UK. But it's like all these man to get over, they're not getting over on NXT, they're getting over on main NXT. Well, back in the day, main NXT. So, they weren't doing enough to promote NXT. So
you
UK.
Saying that now, it's like the main roster's up here, NXT's here, and NXT UK's here. So
that's positioning, not in terms of quality. Yeah. In terms of quality, NXT UK is sick.
Yeah, but
positioning and the way it's promoted.
If someone from NXT UK wants to get promoted to main roster, they have to go through NXT.
You can't
first.
get over. Yeah, exactly. You couldn't get over on NXT. The way it looked here, NXT UK wasn't enough to get you over. You had to go NXT.
So you mean to tell me NXT UK looks below development?
Not but it's
this is just the way
NXT UK. I see the excuse one of the like. It's like the best. It's like a showcase for the best UK talent, right?
Yes.
Do you get what I mean? It's like when you go to like a Rev Pro event or a Progress event, it's a showcase of the best UK talent. That's what I'm seeing it as. So when I'm watching these guys going hammer and tongs in the ring, this is gonna sound mad. A part of me forgets that I'm actually watching the WWE product because of how different these lot wrestle,
how different the style
and how the style is.
But I'll tell
when
you
he's not moving the ring.
And I don't want to say this because we have relationships, but I'll be honest. NXT UK, in terms of the resources and budgeting and all of the money that WWE has, I'm seeing Rev Pro get way more hype than NXT UK.
But then,
and the thing is, Rev Pro is an amazing product. I'm not disrespecting. I'm just saying, it's that if WWE comes to the UK market, we expect WWE to have a force in the UK. Yeah. They're not a force in the UK in terms of NXT UK. They're a force in terms of main roster. But in terms of there's no buzz about NXT UK. There ain't no buzz about that.
In the UK, obviously, Rev Pro is obviously at the top, right?
It's still like, do you know what I'm saying?
But deep it though, it's mad because I don't know if it's just to blame, but obviously when COVID hit, I think they was meant to do a tour in Dublin. COVID hit. Even before they deep it, bro. These men were selling out shows, bro.
They were, but they didn't build a buzz. Like,
I mean, as in the buzz. I mean, from where I came into it, when I went to NXT, the PC, yeah, fam, there was a buzz there. People were gassed for it, but it was only what I'm trying to say. I feel like Derek said a few podcasts ago. I feel like NXT. The pandemic kind of shaked a lot of promotion, but I don't know. Maybe I think the best was
The thing is about NXT UK, yeah. Like the issue started before the pandemic. Don't get me wrong, NXT was selling out. WWE's WWE, they were selling out. Yeah. I remember the Worlds Collide event.
That was sick.
I remember that type of stuff, yeah. But in terms of like when the wrestling discourse about UK wrestling, it was NXT was not in NXT UK wasn't in the conversation. Yeah. The way because deeper like this. I'll do a perfect example. Old NXT, so before 2.0, old NXT, yeah, was basically built to be like a mini ROH.
Yeah, basically in the indie show, even the whole presentation, yeah,
mini indie show. It succeeded because ROH was killing it, but a lot of the conversations amongst the indie group was about NXT as well. Yeah. NXT was among conversation. When you said, "Oh my god, this product is hot," ROH is hot, NXT is hot. When you spoke about the UK industry. Mandem weren't talking about NXT UK. They were talking about certain moments. Like, oh, Walter's cold. Oh, this cold. But they weren't talking about the product. It was always individuals superseding the product. There was always man like, okay, Walter's here. Oh, Adam Cole came. Okay, Finn Balor's here. But it was never NXT UK a product top to bottom. Because if I say, okay, name the roster from NXT UK 2018, we're all mumbling. We're all mumbling because the product top to bottom isn't that. And I don't mean to sound like a hater because the show we went to was amazing. The talent there is amazing. And I don't even think, and even booking wise, it all made sense. I just feel like the money wasn't put behind it and they weren't promoting it the way it should be promoted. That's my only problem with NXT UK. But objectively, it's a good product.
For sure, yeah. For sure.
I feel like WWE are sticking with it now because they really want to try their hand at running brands off the shores of America.
Oh, but the way these lot scraps, obviously, Triple H had a plan in it to do NXT, Japan, all that, but that's all got scrapped. So
no, that Japan thing was never gonna work.
No chance.
Never in a million years. If you could. Japanese correspondent, don't even. When I saw them do that, I said, "Don't even. Are you stupid? Are you stupid?" Anyways, how many years of history? 100 years of history in Japan? You wanna forget about it?
I see what they were trying to do in it. They wanted to be placed
global domination.
Global domination, yeah, but yeah.
Fuck that. You can not
mad.
Japan.
We saw what happened with. This is gonna sound mad, but we saw what happened with. We saw what happened with Twitter, Instagram the other week. Not one man can hold everything, fam.
It's true.
Because if one thing comes falling down, everyone comes falling down. Let's go to Ask Wrestlings because obviously running out of time and stuff. But Ask Wrestlings where we ask you the viewers to ask us questions. That's Derek's line. Oh yeah, first question. From Delboy asks us. He goes, "Who are your picks this year for King of the Ring and Queen's Crown tourney?" So
I can't comment.
Xavier Woods and Naomi for me.
I don't even know who the participants are.
Everyone.
Everyone
Anyone can be in. I think it's everyone can be in. They qualify, innit?
So okay, this is the qualifiers.
Anyone can qualify. You qualify your way.
Okay, I thought they already had the table.
No.
Okay. I mean, it looks like Xavier Woods is gonna win. I've just seen so much hype around him, but again, I'm not too invested into it.
From you, bro, Laps.
Oh, I said this.
Yeah, he said, "Do you think WWE should create an open weight championship in a replacement of a 27 championship?"
They won't handle it right.
I don't know how it's gonna work.
They won't handle it right because they're not really specific on weight anyway. So even the New Japan Open Weight Championship is ass. So WWE doing it, I don't see the need. Just focus on your Intercontinental, innit? I think the structure. WWE don't need any more titles. They don't.
They need to get rid of a title though.
24.
That needs to go.
Get rid of that one.
That needs to go.
So
the reason why I asked that question is because on Universe Mode I thought open weight title there, and I'm just like, yo, this is sick,
I can't. Universe Mode it's keeping me alive still.
Yeah.
When it does mess up, it's a bit annoying, but yeah, 2K handle that. Mr. Frimpong said, "How and when should Jericho retire?" On this question, I'm not trying to start anything. I think he shouldn't retire. I don't know I don't know when. I'm not really a big Jericho fan like that for me to even care.
I'm not the big.
Delbo needs to ask that question.
Yeah, I like. He can retire whenever. Like
whenever.
The thing is, he's a star. He can retire whenever, and it's not really.
I mean, Jericho's old school, so obviously he's definitely retiring on his back. But I don't think it's gonna be like a big ceremony, something like The Undertaker's. No more Jericho. I think it'll be.
It depends where he retires. If he retires in AEW, can he retire him? That's the match that brought everything together.
It'll make sense.
If it's in WWE, it's a bit different. I don't know if he retires in WWE.
He will go back to WWE, man. He's
he's
Hall of Fame.
He'll go it for Hall of Fame, but I don't think he'll go to retire. Yeah,
no,
myth, man.
definitely not.
Mr. Frimpong also asked, sorry, bro. Mr. Frimpong also asked, who was the better TNT champion, Miro or Brody Lee? I can't answer this question.
Brody.
I can't answer it because I wasn't
Brody.
really looking at Brody Lee's run like that.
Brody.
I'm gonna be biased.
It's like Brody's run, yeah. Like, bruv, the way he finished Cody Rhodes, like that moment alone, bruv. Like, bruv, Brody.
Do you know what? Because I was so used to seeing him as Luke Harper. Was he Luke Harper? Yeah, because I was so used to seeing him as Luke Harper. When I saw him as Brody Lee, I was like, yo, this is someone completely different. So I was very impressed with his run. But God's favorite champion.
Bruv, you might need to go back and watch Brody.
Yeah, I do.
You might need to go.
Bro, I can't. Brody was on Baz though. He was smashed.
No,
he was on
Brody
Both of them were on badness.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that when you look at them from their past to now, it's like.
No, but Brody was always sick in WWE though.
No, but he's saying
new. Okay, cool.
Both of them, innit?
Both of them, okay.
But no, like, because, bruv, you have to understand, because you've seen, like, nobody did that to Cody, bruv.
Yeah, Cody got fresh.
We see though.
That's why he broke the titles, though.
He broke the title and put it on Cody.
Yeah,
Brody Lee was on different.
He was on Baz. He was on Baz still.
He was on different, bruv. He made the Dark Order, yeah, like credible. Like when Brody came, it was Brody Lee, man. Brody Lee, like.
Yeah. I need to go watch back. I need to go back and watch it.
Early AEW was lit, bruv. You missed out a lot, bruv. There was a lot.
I was inside out. Inside out.
Early AEW, like they've been around for time.
No, I mean, no, but I get what you're talking about early. The first year. GG on wrestling arcs. Big up my guy. GG on wrestling. Tag, wrestle, avoid. You got to tag with one of them, wrestle one of them, and avoid one of them altogether. Cool. So you got Walter, Ishii, and Suzuki. I'm tagging with Walter. I'm wrestling. I don't know. I've never seen Ishii wrestle before. I'm going to pick Ishii. I'm going to avoid Suzuki.
Another match. Okay, you never see Ishii wrestle. Kenny Omega. I'll send you Kenny Omega versus Ishii.
Cool.
It's a sick match.
Is it Ishii?
Ishii.
Okay, cool. Kenny Omega has wrestled both of them, man, except for Walter, innit?
Yeah.
How about you? Look in the archives. You might find a Water match. I don't know.
You might find one, but I don't know.
Let me
what was wrestled Daniel Bryan? Brian Danielson.
Swear.
I saw a picture on Reddit.
Stiff strikes and that.
What was wrestled?
But it's this when Walter was like young, bro.
What was wrestled Ishii?
Yeah.
Tag with one.
I
wouldn't be able to pick some. I'm out of that combo.
I know. I tag with Walter. Wrestle Ishii, avoid Suzuki. I'm not, bruv. Suzuki's from Pancrase, bruv. That guy will fuck.
That's how
I'm
avoiding the thingy.
I'm avoiding Suzuki. I'll fight Ishii. Yeah. Ishii, oh my god, another. Boy.
Send me some of his matches.
He's different. He's the best 40-year-old in wrestling.
Some of his matches. You asked as well.
Nah, bro, I wouldn't be able to pick, man.
Nabil Dad, big up Nabil Dad. He asked, who would you put in the Ministry of Darkness-esque faction, House of Black, with Malachi leading?
Oh wait, anyone from any company?
No, I don't know.
Just AEW.
AEW.
Not that.
I'll put Miro in there. Miro's like the strong man thing. I'll bring in if Bray Wyatt does come over, bring in Bray Wyatt.
I don't think Bray's coming over now.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming over.
I heard he's going to.
He's going to Impact. Yeah.
Because Tony Khan don't like supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
But he's dealing with Malachi Black though. Malachi Black's
not. He's not Malachi Black. But he's not supernatural.
But I don't think he should come in the super. I think he should come as the cult leader team.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
Old school Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, he's coming cult leader. Yeah,
that should come because Malachi Black is not like he doesn't do anything supernatural. Now Malachi Black is type of the person, where he's not doing anything. He just believes in supernatural.
He comes out in darkness and does.
But he's not doing anything. He's not doing the fiend stuff. He's not doing. But he just believes in that type of stuff. In it, so it's like
I was gonna ask the next question, but I thought that we're gonna be here for time. But
I wouldn't even know who to put in the ministry. Maybe Brian Cage. Give him something to do, man.
That's what I'm saying. Put henchman in. Put henchman in after Darby Allin in there.
Oh yes. Put Sting there as well.
Put Sting there. Much nuts.
Put Sting there. You got You got a powerhouse. You got a lightweight, and you got a legend there.
Yeah. And put Abaddon in there as well. Female wrestler. She's on.
I don't know. I need to think about that one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't.
The Bill Dad asked another question, but I thought we were gonna be here for time, man. Plus, I don't think to cut off again. He asked, "What's the most underrated WrestleMania matches or moments?" We're gonna do a 5 on about that.
Yeah.
Real CJ Knight. He asked, "If you were to win any title from any promotion, what would it be?" ASAP. Let's do this ASAP.
Bring the old IWGP heavyweight title.
For me, it's the Winged Eagle title.
Impact Wrestling title still.
Winged Eagle or the World Heavyweight title thingy. I'll call it Triple H
The
title.
2006 Impact Wrestling title.
That's my favorite title of all time, but just Big Gold from
Big Gold, yeah.
Big Gold.
Bruh. Yeah, sorry, we have to wrap up very quick. Big up everyone that's been listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Shout out to everyone that's hit us up once again. We're just trying to give you as much content as possible, man. Man, what we say, Media Day very soon?
Very soon.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the new listen. I'm gonna
do it.
speak and spoke.
Japan correspondent.
I've been Anafi.
I've been Laps.
Been NK.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Bow!
Oh, he's not even here, fam.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right, man.
just-
Chicago, whatever. Yeah. But big up everyone, man. Love.
You just got to the end of the podcast, and if you've enjoyed what you've listened to, enjoyed what you watched, enjoyed the vibes, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bow.